Virgos, sun, moon, or rising. What do I see for you in 2024? You got to shake some bad habits loose. I don't know what the holdup is, but it seems like you have dug your claws into uh, possibly some relationship dynamics and also your relationship to the way that you think about your own self worth, which does directly affect your resources, your ability to make money, your ability to work with others. You got to let go of some of that. So I get this energy of having to go backward before we go forward with you, Virgos. And I think that what you're really trying to do in the beginning of the year is shed the old, almost like a lizard, skin, and coming out like this, almost like a chameleon, looks like it's brand new colors. And it's really blending in better with the environment because you've really been sticking out like a sore thumb, like this person doesn't fit, or these ideas do not fit, or the way I think, the way I feel does not fit. This relationship doesn't fit. This job doesn't fit. Why does nothing fit? So if you guys have been going through a period of frustration, I can understand why. But this is really a growth spurt, and it's going to have to happen because you will it to happen. It's not just going to fall in your lap. So make sure you're letting go of the old, you're moving into the new, and you're being willing to think out of the box and almost like a brand new baby in the world. Okay. Think of yourself. The cat's playing with her toy now. It's going to distract me. But think of yourself as being full of possibility, and that the world is sort of your oyster. You could recreate. I also think that the second quarter into the third quarter, you may find yourself with some negotiations, whether it be in business contracts or it be in investment opportunities where maybe it's not exactly what you wanted. Let's just use the example of getting a house. And you're like, well, this isn't enough, or this is not what I wanted, or this was not the original plan. I am under the impression that you should be willing to compromise a bit between that second quarter going into the third quarter, so that you can actually use it as leverage to get ahead. All right. So sometimes it's not such a bad thing to negotiate, and don't take it so personally. It's not a hit against who you are or your value or your worth. It's simply strategic to use it, okay, for something bigger and better. And that's going to come through if you choose to do this more toward the end of the year. Now, the end of the year, more like the fourth quarter, third quarter going into the fourth quarter. I see you pulling down what appears to be a ladder. We would say this is symbolic of a ladder of success or an opportunity to move up to the next level. So you may be working pretty hard throughout the year and not really feeling like you've reached the point that you want to be at until the end of the year. And that's really going to take you on through 2025. And then we see a peak again in 2026. I think the most important thing for you to also remember the entire year, but especially the second and the third quarter, is to protect your health, your mental health, especially, which is directly in correlation with your emotional health. Do that shadow work. This may be a great year to get therapy. Make sure you're staying well balanced, and don't eat garbage.
That was a good one. That really followed the astrology.